D'Antoni, so no one expecting residual effects from the hype surrounding yesterday's loss.
Yeah, the conversation, Heather, is 106-94 final. QB Philadelphia had a 20-plus point lead on the Knicks in the fourth quarter. And there were the Bulls on the offensive glass. What else is new?
No, they're a monster.
As it leads to a Jeremy Lin basket.
Well, he'll attack the rim. He'll attack the rim out of the half-court sets or in the running game.
And Rose attacks back and scores.
This is what I like about it.
Didn't explode the way we've seen him in past years. That guy does. And how about the spin off the glass for Rose?
Now, that's him at his best. If you notice how he...
Of the season as we hit the end of a well-played first quarter. Knicks over the last couple of games for Tom Thibodeau. Anthony a deep two. And Taj Gibson the rebound.
I'll tell you what, though, the Knicks handled that trapping out by half court extremely well.
Oh, Rose.
Well, this is just a great move by Rose. Rose knows that he can go by Jeremy Lin. The main thing is right now, he's realizing that the Knicks are letting off. Now, this is just a good move. Watch the head fake, and then he jumps in. Now, right.
This exciting point guard, Ricky Rubio, torn ACL, yeah. Rose got it, wants to go to the basket, finishes with the left hand. Meeting this year, QB, we just had a good back and forth with the MVP going one way and then Lin trying to go back and right at him.
Well, I like what we're seeing. Rose definitely knows that he can blow by Lin, and he's been able to get down inside and get off shots, but he's having a poor night shooting. He's 5 for... And you're at home. You know that your three best guys are going to shoot a better percentage.
Like Rose, who got the three, but give a lot of credit to Kyle Korver. Ball after the timeout.
Well, it's just a great play by Kyle Korver, keeping that ball alive, and then the fact that Rose is not walking away from a three. He's going to take that with time on the clock.
The Bulls. Temperature forecast hit the 70s this week here in the great city of Chicago. Bulls lead by 1. The Knicks, their presence, bringing out some of the very familiar faces here in Chicago to see the Knicks and Bulls in action tonight, including the Reverend Jesse Jackson, who was seen often here, was talking to the players as they came out on the floor before the second half. Romp denied. Inside, Brewer with Rose. Beautiful finish by Rose.
Down at the other end of the floor. Now watch there. See, Stoudemire had the chance. He lays it up on the left side. Stoudemire had a chance for a block. Instead, he comes up on the right.
Knicks have already given up 16 points in this quarter. Rose using the screen, makes it 18, and Mike D'Antoni needs to stop him.
See, this is where he struggled in the first half. He blew by Lin, and now getting at will. And you're going to watch this. See, now no one in the league can stay with him. And then if he's going to stop, rather than continue, in the first half he continued and missed the shots. Here, I'm going to give you my short-range game.
Korver camping out in the corner. He hit 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Hasn't made another one since. And Derrick Rose is having back goes Rose. And the clock doesn't stop until it comes down. So once it hit the stands there, and no time came off. So Bill Kennedy says, take a full second off. Rose. What a half.
Liked his game. He really plays hard, this young guy, every night.
Rose cutting to the basket. Derrick Rose.
Blows right by everybody in the paint, shoots up over the top of Tyson Chandler. And then this one, this is a good give and go. He gave it to Korver and blew right down the lane.
He is a Chicago native. He is the league MVP. And he is one of the best things going on and off the floor in the NBA. Just watch and enjoy. The artistry of Derrick Rose. Noah and Stoudemire. Big jump. Stoudemire stole it, but Rose got it to the basket.
Great move. Good move. Nothing Jerry Lee.
Derrick Rose, a great second half.
Well, he's just been all over the place. Not only the perimeter game, he's not stepping back here, going strong to the basket and finishing. Remember at halftime, he was 5 for 15. Well, in this half, he came out and he's attacking the rim And we just like the fact that his mid-range game has been outstanding. Absolutely outstanding.
And what a wonderful sight for the Bulls and their fans. Derrick Rose is back after missing the past 12 games with the strained groin, in uniform, in the starting lineup for Tom Thibodeau and the Chicago Bulls. Despite the fact that they had so many injuries to the reigning MVP, the Bulls still have the best record in the NBA. First it was the toe sprain, then the lower back, then the serious one, the right groin, which included internal bleeding. But he is back and trying to get himself back in the flow. And it's not going to be easy even for a great player like him, Jeff.
Yeah, off to a slow start, 0 for 1, 3 turnovers. But a lot of it is the defense of Shumpert. The quick hands, the strength, the tenacity. Here he works his way to the free throw line. But when your matchup is Shumpert,
you can see Shumpert's right in front of him. He's one of those sick individuals who loves to defend. Ball knocked away. Rose gets it back, puts it in, and a foul. That's one of the characteristics of Derrick Rose. He never gives up on a play.
he's attacking, did a good job crossing over Shumpert. Great deflection and just bounced right for Rose.
Look at our Tech Week replay brought to you by Cisco. First half in New York. Derrick Rose's first came back, had some problems early on. A lot of it due to the defense of Iman Shumpert. Strained groin kept him out the past dozen games.
And he came into the league. Rick Brunson was an assistant for the Chicago Bulls staff.
Stripped. J.R. Smith knocked it away on the help defense. Rose tries a three. That's good. Derrick Rose now coming alive. Rose now has 8 of his 14 in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. In his first game back from the injury, starting to find the groove. 8 of his 14 points have come here in the third quarter. Knicks trying to hold off this Bulls charge. It's a 5-point game. He scores 2 points in a game and they win. He's a happy guy in the locker room. As Rose pulls up, he knocks it in, and it's
over here, some guy courtside.
Can you concentrate on the game?
I am, but my M&Ms are important.
Rose puts it up and puts it in and ties the game. Derrick Rose here in the third quarter, 14 points. And Tom Thibodeau's Bulls have come back from 21 down.
And J.R. Smith did a good job of making Rose double clutch, but what strength and athleticism have. Played every minute, has been extraordinary.
And one of the best defenders in the league, Luol Deng, and one of the best defensive teams. Rose will try a three, puts it in, and a foul. Derrick Rose with a chance for a 4-point play. And Chicago goes up by 8. What a second half for Rose as Shumpert hit him for his third personal.
The previous possession, Thibodeau wanted Taj Gibson to set the pick and roll, trying to get Novak involved. This time they did it. Shumpert went
big part of a fabulous Chicago Bulls comeback. Rose now for the game has 25. And with 5:04 remaining, the team with the best record in the NBA has some breathing room here at Madison Square.
Chandler, which allows Boozer a free run to the rim and a tip-in. The Bulls are pounding them on the board. 16-second shots and then the 4-point play. And he brings out the Noah guns.
Coming out of this timeout, but how about the defense of rookie Iman Shumpert?
Just absolutely incredible quickness, tenacity, and the ability to strip when you get by him. That's the second one. Here's the third one. Give me one more right there. I mean, just remarkable defensive intensity and tenacity against the reigning MVP. What a draft pick.
Tough shooting over 6'9" length that Deng has. Rose to the basket, flips it up and in. Oh, what a shot from Derrick Rose.
His confidence by making his last 3.
Rose shooting over Chandler. That's good. He's going to get it.
Well, again, great screen by Noah. And as much as that's a big-time shot, give Noah credit. That
Shot clock. And they wind up with 2 points after all that. Well, you can see why he was MVP, can't you?
You really can.
Rose the penetration and the scoop and a foul as well.
Wow. Crosses over, attacks Duncan, splits the defense, and gets hit on the shoulder.
Exactly what the game plan says. Don't let him do. Don't let Rose get to the paint, get to his right hand. But of course, Doris, much easier said than done.
Rose left. Rose in the lane. Rose. Good! Now this is just a great shot. Watch this shot up over the top of Gasol. That's a point guard shooting it up over a 7'2" guy with long arms.
What a shot.
That was an incredible shot.
Rose, what a shot. He has made remarkable shot after remarkable shot in this game.
And he goes right, got his shoulder by Johnson. This is too big, too strong, too fast, too good. He just goes, Olay, and Derrick just slices right between them.
Rose drives. Banks it in. Oh, beautiful play from Derrick Rose. Talk about English off the glass.
Just the body control, the strength. I mean, that's just play of the day material right there.
Oh! How about that Houdini move by Derrick Rose? Up and under and through the rim.
And he's so nonchalant about it. Like he does it all the time. Rose, Noah, the give and go to Rose. Ooh, right-handed power dunk. Derrick Rose. Oh my goodness, a tomahawk slam. A dramatic and emphatic slam dunk. This place is going crazy. Rose, circle right, the fade, the fire. Bam! Big onions. Derrick Rose at the buzzer. Bulls win. Bulls win. Bulls win. Derrick Rose, 106, 104 for your MVP.